Welcome back, everybody. My name's Token D Rock here with another stream. Hopefully, all of you are having a wonderful day. It is Wednesday, April 20th. It's right around noon Central Standard Time. The overall crypto market cap is sitting at $1.915 trillion. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 41.1%. ETH dominance sitting at 19.4%. As we can see, Bitcoin has come down just a little bit since its high yesterday, sitting right now at 41,400. Ethereum's slightly below 3,100. As a lot of these altcoins haven't moved a whole lot in the past 24 hours. We got to take a look at the Bitcoin 1-minute chart. So we saw Bitcoin did face some resistance right around 42,200. Bulls were pushed down to the line of support right around 17. They couldn't hold it, so the bears drove it down to 41.5 and 41,380. Bulls drove it back above 41.7, but ultimately bears drove this back down. Right around when I was about to stream, we saw this big dump down to 41,100. Not massive, but it did break some lines of support. These lines of support we got to watch are 41,100. We want to pay attention if that holds on the short term. Ideally, would like to get back above 41.5 or 41.7. So you can see RSI has indicated that Bitcoin was overbought temporarily within the past 12 hours 2 times, arguably a third right here within the past 2 to 3 hours. And then we did see that Bitcoin was oversold 3 times on occasion in the past 6 to 8 hours. So just something to pay attention to. Again, Bitcoin is facing resistance right here, and that little band that we were talking about yesterday actually almost played out to a T. Bulls drove the price just a little bit above that resistance band, but ultimately got rejected. So maybe we should readjust this resistance band to go a little bit higher, because it seems like the bulls need to put in a little bit more momentum to get it above there and get us right around here. But we'll see. And then the daily chart, you guys, we still are respecting the trend line that on the daily chart, but we could see some downside momentum. Hearing some people talk about a bear flag potentially. We could see this is a flag potentially forming right here. And ultimately, if Bitcoin gets rejected somewhere right here and we go down, it's confirmation this is a bear flag. Again, just need to reiterate that you need to anticipate any move, whether it's to the upside or downside. Bitcoin gets rejected right around here and we break this trend line. Worst case scenario, we could see $35,000 Bitcoin. We could see $32,000, $33,000 Bitcoin. But that is not the focus of today's video, you guys. Breaking: Commerzbank has become the first major German bank to apply for crypto custody license. Others plan to do the same. This account, BlockFi, put 3 years ago, Commerzbank tested blockchain-based payment solution. No wonder why they are pushing for crypto custody license. One after another, banks are adapting and embracing the crypto space. Let's see if this is a good or bad thing and how will it affect commerce. Well, again, my whole take on that whole issue is banks realize it is inevitable. People are going to be fleeing to crypto, right, as the world around them changes drastically between concerns of supply shortages, hyperinflation, things of that nature. People are going to flee to safety. Assets like gold, silver are trending for those of us a bit older, like millennials, even especially the boomers. Like my father, for example, is all over gold, and I'm just like, good luck buying a loaf of bread at the store with a bar of gold. Like, what are you gonna have a machine cut off a little sliver? Like, that's why Bitcoin is better, in my opinion, in that sense that it can be broken down into a million single units, one Bitcoin. That's why there's a whole believe it's a million satoshis, roughly speaking, in one Bitcoin. It's super divisible. You guys got to check out this video on YouTube over by Ray Dalio. History shows us that when great empires fall, they generally fall for similar reasons. The 6 key signs of an empire in decline. This is getting into the meat and potatoes of today's video. Changing world order. Well, this already happened here in the United States. Interest rates pretty much hit zero. crazy, obscene amount of money printing occurring, huge financial crisis that a lot of people are starting to feel this year. The wealth gap is increasing by an exponential amount. There's a lot of internal conflict, whether it comes to politics regarding how children should be taught in school, what they should be taught, or which side is the morally just, concerns over mandates and stuff like that. And then external conflict, you could argue that's something like going on overseas, for example, like over in Ukraine, for example. Western countries are supplying them with aid, which could be used to continue that external conflict. Now, he does add on to this saying, in fact, there are 6 key signs we can use to assess the health of an empire. If the current world leading power, the United States, wants to remain strong, these are the areas to focus on. And then, since the beginning of time, when governments spend much more than they took in on taxes and conditions got bad, they ran out of money and needed more. When central banks print a lot of money, I bet that money will lose its value, or that its value will go down. He put this out too. The 8 key measurements of countries' strengths: education, technology, competitiveness, economic output, world trade, military strength, financial centers, reserve currency. Now, just taking a look at this picture, just a lot of people that aren't taking the time to learn skills and stuff like that, whether it's trades or, you could be an accountant. A lot of people are opting for different career paths. I'd argue technology is on the upside in the sense that it's in an uptrend. People are relying more and more on technology as they are working from home and stuff like that. We can say that with COVID and everything, the economic output of most countries by and large has been on the decline, or it's been brought to a standstill. World trade obviously has suffered a great amount because of COVID, supply line shortages, stuff like that, supply shocks, military strength. You could argue that how the US pulled out of Afghanistan kind of showed a weakness of their military strength. Financial centers, again, the money printer just goes burr. The Federal Reserve just keeps kicking the can down the road. Okay, we'll up it 25 basis points. We're not going to do anything crazy. And then reserve currency, because of that, inflation and all that stuff, reserve currency is losing dominance around the world. For example, Russia wanted to sell its gas to Western countries like the US, Germany, the UK. They wanted to sell their oil in rubles, which is unprecedented because for the longest time, oil was sold in dollars. So if Russians sell their oil, their gas in rubles, that lowers the prominence or dominance of the US dollar as a global reserve currency, but it also lifts the ruble's status as a reserve currency. So something to consider. I would strongly recommend you guys take a look at this video. I want to personally watch this video a few more times and kind of go into it a bit more detail, kind of show you where we potentially are in the changing world order. I do think China and Russia are going up, and US and other allies are kind of waning / declining in power. But yeah, strongly recommend this video. Check it out. There was some comments saying that Ray Dalio is a bit biased considering he is personally invested in a lot of Chinese companies. Understandably so. I get why there are concerns over that, but personally I look at it like he sees where the world's heading, and that's why he's allocating his money in such a manner. That's just how I view it. But let me know what you think down below. If you found today's video educational, entertaining, any way, shape, or form, really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified when we go live next. Let me know down below what you think about this video if you end up checking it out. Again, Ray Dalio, The Changing World Order, over here on YouTube. Go check it out now. Got some links down below for you to check out. Get trading and earn some free Bitcoin once you deposit $100 and trade with that $100 over on Voyager. While you still can, you can still earn some interest on that Bitcoin, that ETH, the VGX, some USDC, all that good stuff. Get trading over on Binance as well. Same thing, you deposit 100, Get trading with that $100, you get $10 free in USD. We have a link for CoinMarketCap down below as well if you'd like to stay up to date with crypto prices. CoinMarketCal for crypto events for your altcoins and stuff of that manner. And we have those of you here in the US, you can still sign up for the Bitcoin Visa Signature Rewards card. Basically, for every swipe that you use this card on everyday purchases, you get up to 3% back in Bitcoin for the first 3 months that you use the card. After that, it goes down to 1.5%. But again, guys, it sounds like minuscule amounts of Bitcoin, but I'm telling you, these thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Satoshis are going to stack up and they're going to count in the long run because, again, majority of people are largely in the dark about where the world is heading, how things are kind of shifting and changing at a rapid pace. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin is becoming more and more of a prominent currency that people see the intrinsic value behind it. So that about does it for today's video. I will see you tomorrow, 10:10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Take care, invest wisely.